Alrighty, back with Shining with Kimchi Rednecks. We are doing something a little different today. We were walking through the store and we found figs.
Frozen figs.
Now, I'm country. I grew up with fig preserves spread on biscuits.
But apparently I'm more country than him because I have had strawberry fig preserves.
I've never heard of strawberry fig preserves before, so that's a new one for me.
So when I saw the figs, and it's kind of sort of still a little bit strawberry season here.
All the strawberries are going on sale now, so.
Yeah, so I was like, some fig, some strawberry. And then he was like, you know what's really good with figs? Honey. And I was like, we still have Korean honey.
We got some Korean honey left over, so.
Like, all right, so that sounds like it's got to be, we got to try it. We got to see what we can make out of that.
So this is going to be a pretty small run. We got, well, right here we got 3 kilos of fresh strawberries.
And then we have another, I think, a pound of frozen in the
right
on the counter.
So we've got 500 gram bags of frozen fig. I do not know off the top of my head if these are.
We don't know where they're from.
The back of it's all in Korean, and we just haven't bothered to Google Translate it to find out where they're from.
They're from the Korean market.
They're from the Korean market.
Yeah. And that is what we went with. So for starters, we're going to have to obviously do our normal thing where we're going to have to cap the strawberries and then frappe the strawberries and frappe the figs, and then we'll be back. That's literally how this works because it's boring for you to watch us cut strawberries and
run a blender.
Yeah. Yeah. Nobody has time to watch all that.
Ain't no time for that.
By the magic of the internet, it will just happen like that.
All right. So we have done stuff. So we've pureed some stuff. Melissa's randomly pulled some stuff out of the ether that she wanted to add.
No. So Melissa, as usual, in her ADHD brain, always has things and always has thoughts and things going on. And apparently one of our favorite places sells this no sugar fig jam and also, go figure, a no sugar strawberry jam. So these will be going into our thump keg when we run this because that would be a good thing to add some extra flavor in our thump keg.
It'll hopefully preserve the flavor going through the thump keg.
Yes.
So she also pulled out a bag of dried figs and said throw these in there.
I still have one.
So.
Organic dried figs. Product of Turkey. They're from Turkey.
We're international up in here.
This is an international one. So now we have blended up 1 bag of dried figs along with the other Korean or random figs that we don't know where they came from, the Korean market. That's what we know. And our strawberries.
Berries. There is a reason at the end of the season they go on a deep discount sale.
Because some of the bottom layers don't have as pretty ones and
some of them are a little fuzzy.
That's okay though, because this worked in our favor. So we have blended all that up, added some water to this, and we put in 3 Camden tablets.
Right. 3 Camden tablets is probably a little overkill for what we got in there.
But we'll see how it works.
But we're going to make sure there's no
nothing.
wild yeast or fuzzies or anything else living in that when we add our add our honey.
Excuse me. And Quality Assurance Dougie has made it over here. She would like you to know the strawberries taste pretty good. She and Minion have quality assurance them.
You get good strawberries.
You did your quality assurance?
Yes.
And this is our first shining video without our other moonshining partner. We lost our baby.
One.
So Suk Suk, this one's for you, baby girl.
All hail to the Suk Suk.
We love you. May May is continuing the quality assurance and checking to make sure everything is up to snuff because this is a Suk Suk one. Yeah. Yeah, and we eventually have a Gogama one that's coming. That would have been her. That is going to be the Suk Suk. We're just going to call it the Sookie. That's just going to be the Sookie.
Yeah. She loved Gogama.
Yeah. So, baby girl, we love you. We miss you. We're still going to keep on keeping on just for you, though.
So this stuff is going to get a lid on it. It's going to sit overnight, let the Camden tablets work, and tomorrow we will add some more water, some honey.
And possibly sugar if we need that. We don't know yet.
Test our starting gravity and go from there.
Yeah. So we will see you tomorrow.
We'll be back. All right. So next day, we've got stuff. So let me show you what we got. In our bucket, we have a fine puree of strawberries and dates. And in our pot of water, we have enough honey dissolved into that to get us up to about 1.07 on the trusty dusty old Brix hydrometer. So guess what happens next? One goes into the other, and then we'll find out what our final starting gravity is. All right, so we've added honey water, and our starting gravity is a acceptable 1.055. So I'm gonna add a little pre-done mix here of yeast nutrient, wine acid blend, and what was the other thing I added? I done forgot. Oh, the pectic enzyme for the fruit. So that goes in, boom. Don't breathe the cloud. And we'll mix that up, cap it, and see y'all in a week to 10 days or so. Guess what, everybody? It's Sunday Run Day. So let's see what we're working with. All right, so I've got the auto siphon set up, but here's our bucket of mash. I don't know how well it'll come through the video, but you can see it's clearer up top and cloudy down at the bottom. So after the original filtering, the yeast that was left in the solution seems to have dropped to the bottom. So we are going to rack that down into a clean bucket so that we can do our run with it. Yay.
May, what's going on? What does number one moonshine assistant Dougie have to say about what's happening?
So currently we have the Vivor set up because we want to use the thump keg to add some stuff. And right over here, excuse me while I trip and fall down, I've got a jar of frozen strawberries, some all-natural fig jam that we bought from our favorite local bakery, some strawberry syrup, and a little bit of sugar shine to help give it a little kick, help everything break down a little faster. That is going to go in the thump keg so we can get it out the worm. Mayhem. Is that a succinct... Oh, May says she got nothing to do with this. And boom, it's been
Oh, wow.
a minute.
A hot minute.
And a half or three. So you may noticed things have changed a little.
We're in a new kitchen.
So it's been, what, about a month and a half since we did this? Maybe 2 months?
Maybe.
Ish, thereabouts.
It's been almost 3 weeks since we moved. All right, let's drink some alcohol.
So we got back to this. On the run, I split these out, basically because the taste changed.
And you did not put your numbers.
I did not. Let me go get a hydrometer. We need to check some shit.
Yeah.
All right, found the hydrometer. You know how it is, just moved, everything's all over the place.
What do you mean, you haven't unpacked yet?
Alrighty, so our hearts jar coming in at a
120?
smooth 120, all right.
Glad I asked, because you'd have made me drink that.
I'm talking about, I'm about to taste it.
Oh, don't you know better by now?
Well, we got to figure out how to split it. Here, all right, let's pour a little bit in one cup. All right. I get more fig on the head than I do strawberry.
Definitely more fig.
Although they're both light.
The face.
So there's not, believe it or not, actually a lot of burn, but there's a constant low-level burn in it. Mainly because it's 120 proof. But there's like a hit of effervescent strawberry right at the beginning. You're going to want water to chase it. There's like a strawberry poof that comes up through your sinuses, and then everything kind of, I get the fig on the back end of it. Weird. Now we're going to...
He's right about the burn, though. I didn't get the burn on my throat at all.
There's not a sharp burn, and all the burn
it's there.
All the burn you get is in your mouth. It's not in your throat. It doesn't chase it. So this is going to be where the taste changed, and I started getting a whole lot more different flavor. I was afraid it was going to tails, and as you can tell,
It's clear.
It's clear, but there's not as much of this as there is this. Probably a little more than twice of this than I got. It was a small run to begin with, so there's that to remember. So that's riding in right at 40%, 80 proof.
Okay. We had syringes, but
Yeah, and I don't know that we know where they're at the moment.
Where the syringes are.
We got to find some more pet syringes for our fine adjustments. So we are totally just doing this one by the seat of the pants.
Oh, I might know where they are.
All right, so we found
A
syringe. So we are going to do a quick test blending of stuff to see if this is even worth mixing. We did a quick taste of this, and this has got a lot more burn to it and a little bit of tail funk to it. It may just go right down the drain.
The taste in it is not something I want to...
But it does have a lot more strawberry flavor, so I'm wondering if we mix it.
This is weird because I didn't even taste the strawberry. All I tasted was funk. Weird. I smell the strawberry.
You definitely smell the strawberry more on this.
But I taste the funk.
I also get fig, but the fig mixes in with the funk. It's fig funk.
It's fig funk, and it's killing the strawberries, apparently.
All right, so what I'm going to go with at the moment, because we have approximately twice as much of this as we do of this, I'm going to do a 2 to 1.
Okay. Hello, audience member. How are you, Mo? She's watching from her couch.
Are you watching, Moosh?
Maymay's gone back outside.
And we'll do 1 of that one. And if that's 120, and that's 80.
Oh, no, it's time for South Kakalaki math.
South Kakalaki math. But this is half of that. So 120 to 80 would normally be 100, but that's half of that, so it's probably going to be closer to 110. So if we put...
May was helping you with your South Kakalaki math.
You helping with the maths? I'm going to start with a half cc of that. That should hopefully bring it down to about 90-ish, 80-ish, somewhere in that range. Don't quote me on the math. I'm guesstimating.
I was going to say, don't put the math in there because it's probably really bad.
Well, it totally changes the nose on it. I don't know that I could pick out strawberry or fig, but it's definitely got a fruity smell to it. No. Woo. All right.
To be fair, I'd rather add some of our strawberry to the strawberry fig.
Possibly. We might actually go that route.
Not that. Not that.
Well, I'm going to give this one more chance.
Oh, God. When you say I'm ever hopeful.
Well, I'm going to do a 3 to 1.
Ma'am. She said, I'm coming. Come here, baby. Oh, look, we're matching today. Wow. Look at us, Chuck. We matchy-matchy.
Ooh.
You're my matchy girl.
All right, I'm not even going to cut this one down with anything.
She wants to smell.
I'm just going to let it be. You smell? No, don't stick that tongue out.
No tongues in there.
No tongue in that.
Yeah, but I did taste tester. You tasted all the strawberries for
You,
that.
you taste the berries. We taste the liquor. Smell? Mimi's like, I will smell. I will smell it.
That's a good girl.
Funk's not as bad, but it's still there. I think we're going to...
I think that's going.
I think that'll just go into a... That's going to get saved for a tails run or something.
This is our strawberry.
Which...
Did you even put that one?
Yes. This one's 65%. So that's 130 proof.
Okay.
All right, so let's dump these.
What is this one here?
That should be the... That's that one.
Okay.
Got a little bit more of that than I wanted. Okay.
So, we ran our strawberries separately. Same strawberries, except this one didn't get the fig.
Yeah. This is just a straight strawberry run we were doing for something else.
We were going to make another strawberry lemonade, but if we need it to make our fig better, then that's what we'll do.
So we're making a mess over here. Defective jars. It's always the answer. All right.
Don't taste the strawberry by itself.
Yes, strawberry by itself.
Does it smell strawberry? Get a little more strawberry note off of it.
It is a little hotter, and that strawberry comes straight up through your sinuses.
It's definitely hotter.
But it does not have the funk, so see if we try a little mixy mix.
To be fair, what we have not tried yet is just putting the strawberries in it.
We have not tried back flavoring it with anything.
Which is our usual game plan, is to add the strawberries.
All right, 1.5 and 1.5. Equal mix, so that should be, it's 120, 130, it should be about 125, so we're gonna need a little bit of water.
Yeah.
One that'll bring it down by about 30%. Of 125 is 40, that should be about 80, 85. That should be normal drinking range. There's not a lot of flavor. There's strawberry like around the edges of it.
I think they both need strawberries added.
Yeah.
Which is good, because I got frozen strawberries.
All right, so currently that's the plan. We're gonna dump some strawberries in here and let them macerate. I think that's the term.
I don't know, but we got a big 2 kilogram thing, or 6 pounds of strawberries.
Oh, damn. All right. I think we got more strawberries than we do liquor here. But we're gonna put some strawberries in these, let them sit for a few days, and we will check back with you.
Right.
So we've got our strawberry fig and a strawberry that we're kind of doing at the same time, so we can test So we've had some strawberries in here for like a week. Yeah. So as you can tell, picked up a pretty strawberry red color. Now we got to see what it did to the taste.
Okay, so the strawberry fig is at 120.
Right.
So here's some water, and there's your strawberry fig.
Right. So we're going to do a simple 3-to-1. It gives us 25%. That'll bring us down to about 75, 80 proof.
So we're hoping that adding the strawberries also bumped up the fig flavor a little bit. If not, then we're going to put some figs in for a little bit as well.
3-to-1. Okay. And obviously, because we, macerated strawberries in it, and that adds a little bit of sugar to it, it's going to make it not work with the hydrometer. So from here on out, we got to do the guesstimation.
Our guess math. It definitely has more strawberry to it.
There's strawberry, but I wonder if that needs a little like simple syrup added to it. If it needs some sugar.
Possibly. But if we're going to add sugar, we're going to add a little strawberry syrup, because that'll bump the strawberry a little bit as well as the sugar.
I'm wondering that because there's a flavor in that.
It's the fig.
That
I can taste it on the back end.
Yeah, I think it's the fig that is just missing something, and I think it's the sweet. I think she went to go get some strawberry syrup. And we're back. It has been some amount of time.
Probably like a week and a half, maybe 2.
Something like that. Anyway, so last we saw you, we were going to add some more strawberries and some more figs in there to set, to see how that would affect the flavor. So we did that. We've taken them out. We've pressed them with the fruit press to get all the goodness out. And now we are going to test the products of our labor.
So for me, the fig scent is strong in this. Stronger than the strawberry. Whew. The fig taste is strong in that. It overpowers the strawberry. Hold that thought. There was a reason we didn't do anything with this one.
All right, we're going to do an equal mix of the two just to see how that balances out. It's not bad, but I think it's missing sweet.
That's nice.
So that was 1.5 and 1.5, so 3 cc's of that, and then half a cc of simple syrup. So that's 1/7 simple syrup to 6/7, 1/7, 3/7, 3/7. So I don't know what the math on that is, but I'm just remembering the ratios, because if we have to mix it together, then
That math on that is hard for me there, Chuck. I don't know what I don't know what you're talking about over there.
But that result right there,
It's perfect.
which seeing as this says it's 120, so that should be relatively about the same.
Does it even say? It does not say.
Wait a minute, yeah, it's on
Oh,
side.
there we go.
65,
130.
so that's 130. So that those
Oh, I
two
was drinking
together,
130. Okay.
so those two together are 125-ish.
But,
I'm gonna-
but technically knocked down a bit because it's had fruit in it. So
So yes, probably.
both of these actually.
And then 1/7 simple syrup. So I'm gonna, don't quote me on anything here because I am just
Kakalaki math in it.
wild ass guessing at this point. I'm gonna say we're probably somewhere in the 100-ish proof range with this little mixture right here. But
But that's a nice drink. It doesn't burn.
that's about as smooth as it can be. You get a bit of the fig up front and you think it's all gonna be fig, and it just fades away and there's like sweet strawberry behind it. I'm not mad with that. So now we gotta mix these two together and then pour some simple syrup in.
Is this jar big enough for all this?
No.
Okay.
We're gonna need a slightly bigger jar.
Okay.
We'll get back to you after that. All right, so this ridiculousness actually worked out a little bit in my favor with that stupid math that I was trying to do in my head, because we had roughly 1.7 liters in each jar, so we mixed it together. It's just over 3 liters. I'll just throw that on the floor. I had done 3 cc's of the mix, so that just to 1/2 cc of simple syrup, so that just means I needed a little over half a liter of simple syrup. So strength enough that all worked together for us. So now we're tasting, we've poured it in, we've stirred it up. Obviously, we just did it, so this hasn't had time to settle and merge completely, but we're just gonna see if we're in the right direction. I think once that has time for all the sugar syrup to meld into everything, that might be not bad.
So how long are you gonna let that sit for? About a month?
I say we give it 2 weeks and we'll check it.
Okay.
But as far as the video is concerned, I think we're good. So, for our friends and neighbors who like to taste our experiments, it's about to be fruity. All right, like, subscribe, do the internet stuff. See the buy us a coffee link below if you are so inclined. And we'll see y'all next time.
Call it a midlife situation, a moon